Hello, friends. How is everybody today? Let me know if you can hear and see me okay. This is my color palette. I saw a couple of questions, or at least I saw one comment about the color palette. This is the color palette. You guys know I love a rainbow. Rainbows just make me happy. So, hello, Diane. You made it from the beginning. That's awesome. Hello, Dana. Hello, Veronica. Hello, Michelle. Lovely to see everybody. Hi, Karen. Hello, hello. How is everybody today? Tell me. I want to know, how is everybody doing? It is a little bit nice here today. A little bit sunny. It's supposed to be 9 degrees, which, if you know where I live, ooh, sorry, that was kind of bad, is nice. So, it is supposed to be 9 degrees today, which is nice because it's usually cold. I feel like I have mowed lawn and twisted citron mixed up here because that is lighter than that. So I think I just stuck them on the wrong foams. Diane, you're doing well. I'm glad to hear it. I am good. Thank you. Living the dream, you know. What did I do? Broken china. I'm doing well. It's very hot and muggy. We got 89 degrees. You mean Fahrenheit though, right, Veronica? Because of course, when I'm talking Celsius, because I am Canadian, so it is Celsius for me. Finally got a sunny afternoon in Wisconsin. I actually think it's a little bit sunny here today, Michelle. So if you guys hear weird noises in the background, it's the cats running around. They are so excited about the weather. Because I have the window open for them over there. So they get some fresh air and they get to run around and be really excited about the warmth. So it's pretty great. Betty, happy early birthday, Betty. Because it is your birthday in a few days, right? Hello, Peggy. How are you today, my friend? Karen, you're doing good. It's cold. Oh, high of 5 or 6. How am I warmer than you? That's surprising because you're souther than I am. I know that's not a word, but she is more south in the province than I am. Glad to hear you guys are doing well. Thank you for having to hang out. I'm excited to do a shaker card. I haven't done one in quite a while. So this is in honor of Betty because it is Betty's birthday in a few days. So I am making this in honor of Betty's birthday. Do you guys want to see some cool stuff that I bought yesterday? Yeah, see, it's a little bit sunny. It's not terribly sunny, but it's a little bit sunny. Beth! Holy crap, I'm late. A whole 4 minutes. Oh no, Beth. How dare you? Hello, Angela. How are you? How you doing? You're only stopping in to say hello? You gotta go? Well, thanks for hanging out for a few minutes. Thanks for saying hello. Well, a cat just did a runner. Yeah, see? They're having so much fun. So I was in my crafty store yesterday, my local one. And sadly, I've had people ask me where they can buy these, and I don't know. You're kind of... Here, sorry, you're going to see a close-up of my hand there for a second. Is that better? That's better. It's okay. I'm kind of centered. I don't know where you can buy these because I get them at my local crafty store. They're Ciao Bella, and they're their new like junk journaling and ephemera books, and I am in love with them. Okay, they are so cool. I don't know if you guys have been in different lives, but this is I think I have like 4 or 5 of them over there on the shelf. And then these are the brand new ones they just brought out. This one's my favorite, with this one as a close second. So I'll show you my least favorite. And I say that in quotations because, you know, it's not bad by any means. But it's like, okay, so you open it and it's got pockets and stuff you can use. These shiny ones, they're clear stickers that you can fussy cut. And then they have like ephemera pieces on one side and like pattern paper on the other side. Hi, Sweet Pea, are you coming up? Mist is going to come say hello. She hasn't been in a video recently. It's been the kittens more often than anything. And so this one's specific to like cooking and baking. I fell in love with this page. This is pretty much the reason I bought this book. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I love that page so much. But yeah, so I'll do a quick look at these because we'll get into the card making, but yeah, so you get like a pattern paper on one side and an ephemera on the other side. And then these extra pages in here are stickers, which I thought were so neat. Okay, bye, Sweet Pea. Thanks for coming to visit. So yeah, I love, so this is my, like, I'm saying it in quotations because, like, least favorite. It's just because I don't know what I would use it for, but I still loved it enough that I had to pick it up because, you know. What are you guys talking about here? Betty, you love CB Cardstock. Me too. They do some great stuff. Angela, you're doing well. I'm glad to hear it. I want to watch, but I have to run errands. Aw, fair, my friend. I understand. Beth. Oh, she's bad. What are you doing that's bad, Beth? Hello, Therese. How are you today? But yeah, like, isn't that flippin' cool? Like, and this is, you know, like, I mean, if someone was really into baking or cooking, this book would be perfect. But yeah, these are like sticker pages. And then you get little pockets and stuff so you can build like tags or tickets or anyway, so you go through the whole book. There's a whole book of cool stuff. And then you get to the back and it has this like fold out piece. Like, I don't know if you guys can even see all of that. And it has, you know, like envelopes, and I feel like this one's like got a flap. And yeah, so freaking cool. Okay. So I bought these yesterday. I'm going to do a quick look at the other two, and then I'm going to show you a book that I'm working on. So this one's the Codex one, which, you know, just makes me think of the Da Vinci Code. But like, so this is your sticker page. So like those roses and gears are beautiful. And then it goes into a very vintage, almost like a apothecary-esque style. Not quite, because there is an actual apothecary book. But yeah, like how freaking cool is this? And then these are the stickers. But like you get to use the whole book. So the cover is like usually tags or pockets or whatever. So this is the front cover. And then the back cover is this like fold out piece that has all these beautiful envelopes and stuff. So you can cut up literally the whole book. It is, Therese. It's Betty's birthday this weekend. That's why we're making a birthday card. But yeah, like I don't know. I thought these were flippin' stunning. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Honestly, I'm probably going to end up making shorts of art journaling with them. It's kind of what I'm leaning towards doing because, like I said, now this is my 7th book. Hello. All right, then. Aqua is going to say hello to everybody. Veronica, Ciao Bella is a fave of mine. Need to try to find it. Yeah, like Ciao Bella has some stunning stuff, but I can't find the books on any of my usual like online sites. Please don't steal my foams. You know, like I look at Simon, I look at Scrapbook, I look at, you know, and I cannot find Ciao Bella stuff. So please don't steal my foams, little P. She's going to do exactly that. I might have to add them to tools so she can't steal them. But yeah, so this was my second favorite book of this release. Super pretty. And then this is my, get off there. There we go. This is my favoritist book of this release. No, you can't have that. Okay, 2 seconds. I'm going to have to add the foams to tools or she's just going to keep trying to steal them. Whereas if they're on a tool, she can't really take the tool. Well, she could if she was so inclined. Generally, she's not that inclined, but we'll see. She might be. She's, like I said, they're all feisty because it's spring, right? So it's like warm outside and the windows are open because it's nice and warm outside. So they're all feisty. Hey, she just ripped the foam off of the tool. Kitten, I don't need that kind of help today. Thanks, though. Luckily, I have 6 tools exactly for the fact that I have I love a 6-color rainbow. So there. Okay. Oh no. There. Okay. She's such a brat. Oh, kittens, they're so cute. No, you can't go in that drawer. Nice try. This is my favorite, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually bought 2 of this one because I loved it so much that I couldn't pick between the ephemera page and the pattern paper page. And you'll see what I mean here in a sec. So this is the stuff on the cover. There's some beautiful tags and pockets and stuff. And this is your first sticker page. Like, how beautiful, right? And then we go into, you guys know that I love florals. So I had a hard time because I loved both sides. And what do you do with that? Like, what side do you sacrifice? So I caved and bought 2. Not that I need to, but I just couldn't. Like, look at this cottage. So what do? Do you sacrifice this beautiful view of this cottage or these really great swans. Like, excuse me, you're not helping. And then, of course, you guys know I'm a sucker for tea, anything tea. So there's like beautiful teapots and teacups throughout the sheets. And there's cherry blossoms. Like you guys can tell from my nails, I love cherry blossoms. So, and then there's some beautiful cats. Like this book really spoke to me. Yeah, well, exactly. That's it. I just bought 2 because I'm like, I don't know. Kate, you get out of here. She'll be back. Hey, no, get out of my garbage can. I don't need your help. Thanks, brat. But like beautiful, right? So, and then these ones are all like cats. Yeah. So I couldn't choose. I could not pick which side of the paper, because generally when I'm looking at stuff in the store, I'm like, okay, well, if I wanted to use this, am I okay sacrificing this, right? Well, in this book, I was like, well, no, and I don't want to not use it. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, that's what would happen. I would just like put it on a shelf, be like, well, I don't want to use it because I love all of it too much, and then not use anything. So I caved and I bought 2. I generally never do that, but I did in this one, as it just spoke to me on so many levels. Like you guys know I have pen pals, like, so, stuff with writing and pens and yeah. So I could not resist, had to buy 2. And in the back of this one, it has this really cool box. So you know how I told you that I'll show you the last few pages here really quick. But in the back, so this is the last sticker sheet, it has a box. Like, how cool is this? So I'm like, this is really neat. Maybe I could, cut this out and fill it with seeds for my mom for Mother's Day. Because our Mother's Day is in May. I know that, Diane, you just had Mother's Day in March. But here, it's in May. Excuse me. And I'm like, wouldn't that be the coolest thing ever? Like, I think I can fit a couple seed packets in here. So I'm like, that's so pretty. Excuse me. So this one comes with a box, a pillow pouch with a beautiful cat on it, and then an envelope as the back. And now, of course, I have 2 of all of those. And I was like, those are so cool. So I thought maybe I could make like a Happy Mail out of one of them and send them to the Happy Mail list. I don't know. But yeah, I bought 2 of those because I could not resist. Right? I just, yeah, so great. I didn't know Secret Garden. Oh, no, I did know Secret Garden was a movie. I think I've seen it. But yeah, so those are my books. I was so excited about them yesterday when I was in the store. I didn't even know they were coming in. I walked in there and was like, so what's new? And then the owner, Anna, showed me these, and I was like, mine. So yeah, I bought 2 of them. Okay, and then a quick sneak peek, and we'll jump into actually creating. You guys know that I was commissioned to make a wedding guest book. Sorry, I just caught a question and I stumped for a second. Therese, question, what is the difference between your pen pals and Happy Mail people? Okay, so Happy Mail people are anybody on my YouTube channel who's signed up that's comfortable giving me their address, and then they just get random stuff in the mail on occasion. I try to send at least 1 or 2 out a month. It depends on how busy I am that month, but I really, really try to. And then my pen pals are people that I've been writing with for years. So my pen pals are, I have a pen pal. I have them pretty much all over the world. I have a bunch in the States. I don't have a Canadian. Oh, no, I have 2 Canadian ones. They're both in British Columbia now. I used to have one in Quebec, but she stopped writing. And then I have 1 in Ireland. But my pen pals, I've been writing back and forth with now before I moved into this house. So 6 years, some of my pen pals I've had. So yeah, so Happy Mail people are people I write. I don't usually write them a letter. I send them a card and some fun goodies. And then my pen pals, we actually have full-on conversations through letter. So hopefully that kind of makes sense. Therese, you let me know. What do you, Diane, I just forfeited. What are you forfeiting? Sorry guys, as I was flipping through the books, I kind of missed anything. So if I missed a question, just re-ask it for me so I can catch it. Anyway, so I got commissioned to make a guest book for a friend of mine for her wedding. And I want to do a hidden spine. And I've never, sorry, that sounds horrible. I've never done a hidden spine before. So because of that, I'm doing a test book that I will be selling in the market, the big market that I'm in at the end of the year, it's in October. Anyway, so I'm working with dragonflies for my test book. So I printed off some really pretty dragonfly papers that I'm going to use as like a part of my test book. And then it has blank writing pages and lined writing pages. And I just wanted to show you guys the paper of it really quick, because I think that the paper is stunning. You didn't do the challenge. Oh, Beth, you missed the challenge. That's okay. Do April's challenge. But yeah, I'm really excited about this project. I think it's going to be stunning. But I wanted to share it with you guys really quick because I love it. I think it's going to be really pretty. It'll be on the channel, I think. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on the channel. I love this teacup. It's so pretty. I'm going to say that about everything. It's just all really pretty. But I have them sectioned off into how I want them to go into the hidden spine, like my signatures. So that's why they're like kind of sectioned off like this. So right now I have 3 5-page signatures, but I'm considering doing 4 signatures. We're going to see. And then this is the hidden spine template. And then it has the paper that I want to use inside of the spine. So you can see this is the hidden spine here. And then it's got this paper, because that's what I'm going to use to cover the cardboard when I build the cover. And then this is the cover and the spine. So the spine will be this one. Because I'm pretty sure, no, it's this one, sorry. It's a 1.5-inch spine. Yeah, so it's this spine, and then this is the cover, so it'd be like, I haven't cut anything out yet, obviously. But yeah, so that is going to be that book. So that will be coming on the channel later, probably sometime this month, because I want to have her book done by like end of May, because she needs it in June. So fingers crossed that I can get this done. But yeah, this, I'm hoping this journal turns out as beautiful as I think it's going to. I think it's going to be stunning in the end. And then I also have ephemera and all sorts of stuff to go in it. It's just that is what the pages of the book are going to be. All right, my friends, let's start working on our shaker card. I'm making 2. You could only make 1, but I'm making 2. Did anybody have any questions that I missed? Peggy, you printed that paper on your printer. It must be a good one. It is a very good one. It's the same printer I use to make stickers. It is an Eco Tank. It is the Epson Eco Tank 8550. It's not an inexpensive printer, but the prints, they are stunning. Like just stunning. Like you saw the colors on those pages. If you've seen any of my stickers, like Angela, are you my sticker buying friend? I want to say that you are, right? I have a few Angelas in the pop-in, so I don't always know who is whom. But I think that you are. Let me know. Because I think you're still here, hey? Yeah, you are still here. Yes. Okay, thank you for leaving comments or rating, like the reviews. Thank you so much for that. I went and looked, and I hadn't had a review in over 6 months. And I'm like, that's not good when people come look. So I'm like, oh, if you don't mind, like, please leave reviews. And you did. So thank you so much for going and leaving those reviews. I really appreciate that. Angela bought a bunch of my stickers, which I am incredibly appreciative of. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Veronica, dragonflies are my spirit, my spirit insect. Oh, that's cute. They're beautiful. Dragonflies are stunning. Peggy loved the turtle. Yeah, the turtle was really pretty. All of those papers are pretty. I need to leave it. Yes, Ginger, if you don't mind, that would be so phenomenal. Because the thing is that on Etsy, I don't know if you guys have bought there before, but generally on Etsy, people who aren't sure of a shop, like my shop, I opened it early 2023, and then a lot of stuff happened, and I didn't do much with it. And then so when I went and, uploaded new stuff last month, there's no reviews for like 2 years. So I'm worried that people are going to be like, I'm not buying from this shop because nobody buys from this shop in the last X years, right? So yeah, the fact that you guys bought stuff, which thank you, and then if you can leave a review, that would be phenomenal, please. I would really, really, really appreciate it. Oh, you're driving. Okay, well, drive safe, please. Stop texting. Text when you're done driving. Be careful. Yee. All right. Oh, sorry, my ring was kind of loud there. All right, my friends, let's make some cards. So I'm going to do no matte, which I know is shocking, but because of the plastic wrapping around the card panel, the matte, you don't really see it. So I'm not even going to do one. I'm going to just cut my cardstock down to be 1/4 of an inch smaller than my base. And then that gives me the room to have the plastic go around it. You don't have to do 1/4 of an inch. You can do less than that. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I have like the hiccups going on. But the 1/4 of an inch I feel is like a good amount to have the plastic wrap around with no issues. I have a lot of tattoos. Wow. What's a lot, Diane? What are we saying is a lot of tattoos? I have tattoos. I don't know if I have a lot of tattoos. Trees, I need a bird and a dragonfly tattoo at some point. I want to do a tree with like multicolored leaves and then have all the initials of my family in the trunk. That's something that I really want to do, but I have to find somebody who's phenomenal. Like at this point in my more wise years, I recognize that you need to find a really good artist to do a tattoo, because I have a cover up as well. 5,000 is a lot. 5,000. Okay, I don't have 5,000 tattoos. All right, so I just like to reuse packaging. They make shaker pockets now, like lots of companies do. I don't like them. I find them to be really thick. And yeah, I just don't really like them. But I prefer just using a layer of material, like the stuff you get from stamps. I think this, I got cut aparts in this one. So obviously don't use the part that has a hole, because, you know, that's not going to be a good idea for shaker bits. Okay, guys, have fun. I will tune in again soon. Thanks for all the ideas here. Bye, Angela. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. Have fun with your errands. I hope they go smooth. Diane, you have 25 tattoos? Is that what you're saying? That's a good amount. I don't have that many. Okay, so how big do I want you to be? I think, see, I like these because when I cut this down to 1/4, I get a really good margin, and that's really the easiest way to adhere. And because this is automatically 2 layers, I can easily make 2 cards from it. So I'm gonna flip it. I have 5, but they're small. Yeah, Betty, you go, girl. Peggy, how many tattoos do you have? Yeah, Peggy, how many tattoos do you have? Somehow I don't think you have any. Although maybe you do. Maybe you're going to surprise me. I would love that. All right, so I'm going to cut it to whatever width it is. I'll tell you what it is here in a second. And then I'm going to cut it to 4 1/4 because I've cut my cards down to just under the 4 because, you know, card is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. So I've cut them down to 4. So let me just double check that I'm happy with that idea. Because you want it centered, right? I might have to take a little off the top and bottom. You know what? I'm going to give it another 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to cut it to 4 1/2 because I'm going to cut a little bit off the edges. I love a flamingo tattoo, but I'm a chicken. Hi! You don't usually come visit. Ember is standing beside me at the moment. You should get a flamingo tattoo. That would be so fun. And then I'm going to cut this one, the like width, down to 1/2 an inch bigger than what I've cut this to. I'll give you the exact measurements here in a second. Just let me cut, because I don't want the closed in edge. You can use it. I don't. You can. I prefer not to. So, and I think I'm going to be happy with that. But let me cut it down, and then I'll tell you the exact measurements I went for here. All right, so now I have 2 pieces of plastic, because I'm doing 2 cards. And my finished piece of plastic is going to be 4.5 by 6. And then this, of course, like I said, is 1/4 of an inch smaller. So then we're going to wrap it around, right? After we've done our ink blending and everything, of course. I just cut my plastic because I like to do that. But here, hopefully you guys can see. I mean, it's not the easiest thing to see through. But you can see that I have an edge on each side. And then that's how I stick the sequins in, or whatever you want to stick in it. I'm going to put glitter in mine because I love glitter. So, yeah. Please get out of my garbage can. Aqua's back. She's so funny. Go on, Peggy, you only live once. Heck yeah, Diane, you tell her. Karen, no tattoos. I have enough moles and freckles to negate any kind of image on my skin. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Therese is going to come hold your hand, Peggy. Beth, I would get a tiny crab if I was brave. You got this, Beth. I'll get a rub-on one from Amazon. That's cute. Therese, pretty nails. Thank you very much. Thank you. They're cherry blossoms. I love cherry blossoms. They're one of my things. I love flowers, really. Like, flowers just make me happy. All right. We're going to do some ink blending. So I'm sorry if the camera jiggles a little bit through the ink blending. I'm working on it. I know I've been telling you guys that for a while, but I promise I am actually working on it. So we're going to do it in rainbow order because that's how I like. And I'm trying to decide, I think I'm just going to do like patches of color. You know, like it's not going to be in rainbow order necessarily. It's just going to be in rainbow colors. Yeah, Beth, how come a crab? Inquiring minds need to know. For her crappy personality. Oh, you guys are so funny. Oh, Peggy. Oh yeah, of course. I knew that. Crabby Daves. That's really funny, Beth. You should get a little crab. That's adorable. Astrological sign is Cancer. No, I'm pretty sure it's because they own a crabbing business. Is Peggy you need to watch out for, not your husband. You guys are so sassy. I love it. Hey, Betty, how's your day been? I don't know if I caught that from you. You tell me how you're doing. How are you doing, my friend? You doing okay? So I have a question for you guys. It's not going to be a poll. Don't even think about it. We have this conversation every time. It is going to be a poll on the community tab of the channel. But it's not going to be a poll in this here live right now, okay? Because I know you guys and your polls. Hello, Carol. How are you? Thank you so much. I know they're a lot shorter than they were, like a lot shorter. But I love cherry blossoms so much. So it's okay. I'll get over them being shorter. Poll. No, Beth. No poll for you. Okay, so I'm having a thought. So the program that I use to do lives expires for me April 12th. And the price now for the year is $200 USD. So for me as a Canadian, that's closer to like $300. That's a lot of money for a program. So we might not have the next live. I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to look at my options, see what I can do, like see if there's a less expensive option, or, I mean, there's a program you can use. It's called OBS, and it's actually free, but it's a huge learning curve. So it takes a lot of time to understand how to use it, whatnot. So I'm not sure if that's the road I'm going to go. I might. But that's what I mean. Like, I need to do a bunch of research. I need to figure out if I can justify paying like close to $300 Canadian. you know, that kind of stuff. So how would you guys feel? And I want your honest feedback here. If we cut it down to 1 live a month. No, hold on, Beth. What if we cut it down to 1 live a month, but it wasn't on a day that a card normally, or like a project normally went up? So let's say we do like the 15th of every month. Or whatever, like not specifically, but that's just one thing. So what if I said we did the 15th of every month, we're going to do a live stream. And, so the 15th of every month, we're going to do a live stream, and then the card videos go back up as they were going up, so that every Thursday would still be a card video, or a project. It doesn't necessarily need to be a card. It could be anything. So there's more project-based content than the live streams. I don't know. What do you guys think? So that, I don't know. I'm going to put a poll up on the community tab and in the Facebook group to get feedback, because ultimately, it's up to you guys. If you guys love the lives and you don't want them to go anywhere, I won't get rid of them. But if people are like, I don't really care if the lives exist, whatever, then that's okay, and we can scrap the lives, or we can, just reassess the situation. Because it's difficult this early on into making money on my channel and, through my shop and whatever, to justify a $300 program for the live streams. So, yeah. What? GoFundMe? I'm not going to make a GoFundMe. Diane, I'm not talking for a bit because I want to make a shaker card and I can't multitask. Okay, no problem. No problem, my friend. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Beth? No, you can have an opinion. Absolutely, you have an opinion, my friend. Also, welcome. How are you? How are you doing? Second Beth. This is Beth J, not Beth S. We have 2 Beths, which is awesome. It's your choice. Well, thank you, Diane. But Beth J, you can absolutely have an opinion. Tell me your thoughts. Therese, I understand that you have to do what's good for you, but I would miss the lives. But totally get it if you need to. Okay, well, thank you, Therese. Carol, I will support whatever works best with your business model. Thanks, Carol. Peggy, I didn't know you got charged to do this. Because I use a program to do the lives. Because you have to have something running everything, right? I have a microphone. It has to connect to a program. I have multiple cameras. They have to, so it's not just, if I didn't have multiple cameras, it would be slightly more simple. If I didn't have the camera that you guys could see me on and the cats when they come in, that kind of stuff, then it would be a little more straightforward. But it's not just because the microphone has to connect to something. The cameras have to connect to something, that kind of thing. So, and I don't mind putting out money for the business if you guys, if it's useful, right? So that's why I'm kind of what do you guys think? Tell me your thoughts, because the channel doesn't exist if you guys don't come and hang out. So, tell me your opinions. I think that we've made the lives a very safe, fun community of, really lovely people. So I hate to see it go anywhere, but at the same time, I'm kind of $300 is a lot of money for a program, So yeah, I don't know. You guys tell me your thoughts and we'll kind of see what to do here. Beth J, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming to hang out. I really, really appreciate it. Beth S, I didn't know either. Well, why would you guys know? That's, you only know because I'm bringing it up now. It's not that I'm asking for money or anything like that. Good Lord, no. I just, my channel is successful because of you guys. So, well, both. It's me putting out content you guys want to see, and then you guys showing up to support that content. It's a two-way street, right? But because this does affect everybody who comes and hangs out, I want your thoughts and your opinions, because I don't want anybody to feel out of the loop or left out or anything like that. Beth, you're so funny. Beth S. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying here. Karen, I'm good either way. You need to do what's best for you. Thank you, Karen. Diane, I would definitely miss the lives, but you do what's best for you. I'm sure everyone will understand and agree. Of course, I have probably one of the most supportive groups ever. So, Ginger, I'm in support of what you need to do for your business and your family. Thank you, Ginger. Beth, Jay, is it $100 per live per month or once? It's the program one time a year. So my subscription to, it's called Ecamm Live. It's specifically for Macs. Like, because I use an iMac, right? Like my computer's a Mac. And so it's a specific program for Mac. So it's $300 Canadian. So it's $200 USD. So it's not quite $300. But it's $200 USD for the year of subscription. So it's a one-time payment. So I paid less last year because it was my first year, so they gave me like a coupon. So it wasn't quite as expensive as that. Veronica, Michelle, I will support whatever works for you. Thank you, Michelle. Veronica, whatever is best for you. What is the program you're using? Yeah, it's Ecamm Live. So I'm going to do some research, see what other options there are. Maybe I can find a less expensive option that still's allowing me to use like multiple cameras, a microphone, all that kind of stuff. That kind of thing. Is there anything we can do to help? I'm not sure, Diane. I don't expect you guys to help financially or anything. I just want your opinions. So yes, you can help by telling me your views. Beth S., all I can say is do what's best for you, but I will pout. I understand. Ginger, have you talked to your hubby? Not about the cost of renewal yet. We knew that my program was up for renewal because I've been actually doing lives on the channel now for a year. In April, it's my first full year of having lives on the channel. So I knew that my renewal date was coming up. So I knew that was going to happen. But we haven't sat down and discussed, like, should I renew the program? For right now, I've canceled it while I decide what to do. That doesn't mean that I can't, reinstate it if I decide that paying the 200 USD is worthwhile or not. I'll figure that out, but hello, Bonnie. How are you? My first time here, but lives are fun. Ultimately, it's up to you. Thank you. Thank you for your thoughts. And welcome. I'm glad to have you. Therese, your pre-recorded content is wonderful. I don't think that no lives would be hindering your views, so totally support whatever is going to happen going forward. Thank you, Therese. I mean, I like both. I love the interaction that we get to have in lives. I think it builds a community. I think it builds a really safe space where people feel that they can talk and share and be a part of. So, it's one of those things. I don't really want lives to go. I just have to figure out what's best going forward. Peggy, I would miss them, but I just watch Court TV with my full attention instead of splitting it. Fair, Peggy. I mean, I know that Court TV is important for you. That's really cute. Carol, are there other options? I see a lot of artists and homesteaders doing lives. There must be several programs. There are a few different programs available. It's just finding the one that works the best with what I want to do, because I really want I want to be able to, have multi-cameras. I want to be able to attach my microphone. Oops, sorry guys, I just hit it. I want to be able to see the chat and have it going really quick. Like there's only a few second delay between what I'm doing and what you're seeing, and that's based on the program as well. It also allows me to, because I've been thinking, like Christina Warner, she does her lives and then she saves off the lives and then does an edited version. The program saves my lives so that I could go theoretically edit them. So they could be an edited version on the channel. So it does that as well. So there's certain things like that, that the program would have to be able to do. There are other programs though. So like I said, I can look into other options and see if they're comparable in price or potentially a little more inexpensive. Peggy, Beth, Peggy, you would miss me. Absolutely. Diane, the thing is, it doesn't cost us anything, but it does cost you. So you do what's best for you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Veronica, are you also using Lego Stream Deck as well? I don't know what that is. So no. So if you want to tell me what that is, I don't know what that is. I know that there is a Streamlabs, I think it is another option, and there's OBS, and there's a third option that I can look into and see cost-wise how it would be. Beth J, all I know is what the color on those cards. I'd love to chip in. Do you have a buy me coffee or something YouTubers have? I think YouTube doesn't get a cut. I don't have a buy me a coffee. I guess I could set one up if you guys think that would be beneficial. But I don't have one currently. Shirley. Hello, Shirley. How are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome. I don't know if you've ever made it to a live. No, it's just, no, please don't. Oh, you guys, please don't take this as like a bad thing. It's just a growing pain of the channel. I just want your thoughts, you know, like, I just want you to feel included in the decisions. Please don't think this is a negative or bad thing, because it isn't. It's just one of the growing pains of the channel, you know. I just wanted your guys' opinion, and I want to be very transparent with the channel so you guys feel like you know what's going on, because I feel like we're building like a community, and I don't want anybody to feel like they're not, you know, in the know of something. So it's not a negative thing, I promise. I greatly appreciate that you support the channel. I know you're a channel member, Shirley, so thank you for that. I really, really appreciate you. I think I've seen people using StreamYard. Yeah, Carol, that's another option that I'm going to look into price-wise and see, you know, comparably what they offer versus how much they cost. So I'm going to do a bunch of research in the next week, and then kind of go from there and just see, you know, how much it would be to kind of either change programs or, you know, I could take some classes in OBS and see if I could learn how to use OBS, because it's like working in DOS. Not literally, but if anybody is computer savvy and they've ever worked in DOS, you'll understand kind of what I'm saying. Like, that's kind of what using OBS is, because it's not a streamlined thing. You have to like go and learn. So that is an option I can do too. Let me see. So StreamYard is something I'm going to look into for sure, Carol. Betty, lives are fun, but you have to do what is best for your business going forward. We can always do a Zoom party and craft chat. Oh, Betty, that would be cute. That would be so fun. If we could although I don't know, how many people can you have in a Zoom? Like, would we have to limit it? I'll have to look into that too. Great idea, Betty. Thank you. Therese, you're up for that? Okay, cool. Beth J, right? Someone I know who does YouTube videos has said, buy me a coffee link. The YouTuber gets all the money, at least for now. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Cause it's one of those things where I know you guys like my content or you wouldn't come, but I don't want to be like, give me your money. It's one of those things that's so hard. Oh, you know, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Shirley, can you chat with other crafters and see what they do, like Christina Warner or Jennifer McGuire? I could try to ask them, Shirley. I figure they get a lot of people reaching out to them, so I don't know how able they would be to respond. But I could ask them and just see if they have any opinions. I'm like a very small creator comparatively, right? But I can definitely ask them. Surely I bet they can advise you, crafter support crafters. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely reach out and see if they, you know, have any tips. So yeah, I could shoot one of them or both of them an email or a message and see what they have to say. But of course they're way bigger than I am, so they may not have time to respond, you know, but yeah, a great idea. I'll reach out to both of them and see if they have any tips for me. Another one would be Amy R, I think, because she's started doing a lot of lives now as well. But they're also a lot bigger, so their YouTube income alone would be vastly larger than mine. So they might be able to use programs that I just can't justify. But great idea. I will write them an email and see what they have to say. So for sure I'll do that. Yeah, StreamYard. Elgato uses the option to switch between cameras. Okay, no, I haven't used that one. I have heard of StreamYard, OBS, and there's another one other than Ecamm that I've heard of that I will look into. Beth S. Yes, I will buy coffee or whatever. Okay, well, if you guys are comfortable with something like that, I don't mind setting it up. I don't want this to feel like I'm asking you guys for money. You know what I mean? Like, that's not quite what we're going for here. I'm just asking your opinions so we can see what the best thing to do going forward is. Because, yeah, this affects you guys too. Because you come and hang out with me. Like, so it's important that you have a kind of an opinion here. Beth J. The buy me a coffee thing shows up under the video or on the top right, depending on the device. Okay, I don't have one set up, but I can definitely look into it. Diane, I definitely buy you a super coffee, either fresh cream on top or chocolate sprinkles. That sounds phenomenal, Diane. I'm coming to Scotland. We're going to go. You're going to show me all the good stuff. One day. One day, my friend. I think that'd be phenomenal. Carol, Ko-fi is the program for buy me a coffee, I think. Yeah, it's like a Ko-fi, I think. I've heard of it in other people's YouTube, but I've never done it myself. How does the little dollar in chat line work? I think the little dollar, you can like buy someone a membership or do like a super chat, or I think that's how that works. We want to see that beaded thing finished. Are you talking about the diamond art? Beth S, you're cute. Teresa, hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out. I hope you're having a great day. Carol, I love DOS, still hate. Yeah, I've worked in DOS before, and it's just that the problem with learning OBS takes away from other stuff that I'm working on. You know what I mean? Like, if I have to go and learn that program, then that takes away from me putting in time elsewhere. So it's just one of those trade-off things, right? So it's one of those things that it's one of the growing pains of the channel. So I'm just working through all the things, but I want to be very transparent and honest with you guys because you're a big part of my community. So, you know, like, I want you to feel heard and make sure that, you know, you have your opinion said, and I get to, you know, communicate with you guys. So, Karen, I've seen at least 12 people in a Zoom meeting. Oh, okay. I think Zoom kicks you out after an hour if you don't pay for it, though, doesn't it? I want to say, because I've done Zoom meetings for art classes before, and I want to say it kicks you out after like an hour, I think. Beth, 12 isn't very many. Yeah, I know. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Karen, you could set up a Ko-fi, buy me a coffee, and not promote it too hard. Diane, you're not asking for money though. Okay, good. As long as you don't feel like that's what I'm doing, because that's not what I'm doing. I like, YouTube is free for a reason. Zoom may hold more. I think you have to pay for it, Karen. I think you're right. When you have a bigger Zoom group, I think you have to pay for it. What about live on Facebook? I've never done a live on Facebook, so I don't know. The only thing is that limits it to the people who are actually in the group and not anybody new. So, I mean, I try to make it as inclusive as possible, but that's an option I can definitely look into. Teresa, Amy R, and Amy Wares. They are both wonderful artists. I don't know if I know of Amy Wares, but I can look into her as well. Absolutely. Ginger, during COVID, classrooms were doing Zoom calls like 20, 25 people. Oh, okay, so it can be larger. Good to know, good to know. Don't bother doing Facebook lives or auto-deleted after 30 days. Are they really, Karen? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Carol, funny, your computers are listening. I just got an ad for Adobe Gen Studio. Well, did you watch the whole ad, Carol? Did you get me them ads, Bendies? Oh, that's so funny. They're always listening. That's technology these days. Beth, you want to see the beaded art finished? The diamond art? Yep. That's kind of scary that they're listening. Yeah. Diane, there's nothing good here. Baloney, you're there. Don't even say that to me. You're hanging out there, and I think you're lovely. So, dollar in chat line is super chat. To become a member, you need to hit the join button. All right, thanks, Karen. beside the creator's name. Yeah, see, I have a fully different screen than you guys do, so I don't even know what all you see. Because I don't make people's lives very often. I've tried to make Christina's every once in a while, or Jennifer's, and I don't have a lot of spare time. I'm working on some new products, and I'm trying to get my digital papers created for you guys, and, you know, I just have a lot of, I don't know, I don't make lives very often, I'm gonna be honest. You don't recall Amy R? Really? Prairie Paper and Ink. Oh yeah, Beth J just said it. Yeah. She's also Canadian. She's on the other side of Canada though. She's in Saskatchewan, I believe. She's a phenomenal artist and she's a pretty lovely person. So if you haven't heard of her, go check her out. Cause yeah, she's phenomenal creative. I don't recall. With the dollar in the chat line, YouTube takes a cut. Yes, they do. Yeah, YouTube takes a cut, of course, of any profits that come in. That doesn't mean that it doesn't help. I still get the majority of it, but YouTube does take a portion. Yeah. So that is very true. Yeah, she is pretty phenomenal. Amy R is one of my favorite creatives, right alongside Christina Warner and Jennifer McGuire. And Kelly Taylor. She's a great artist as well. Yeah, Zoom does kick you out. Yeah, that's what I thought. If I was on Zoom, no one would understand what I was saying. Is your accent that heavy, Diane? Phenomenal. I'd love to hear it. Betty, we would limit you to only typing. I can't believe Facebook deletes them right away. That's really sad. Val, hello, my friend. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Betty, I'm slow typer as I'm making cards. You guys are so funny. But yeah, so that is where I'm at. I'm going to do a poll in both the Facebook group and in the community tab on here. So you guys everybody's welcome to share their opinions, give me ideas. If you guys want me to do the coffee thing, I can do that. I don't want it to ever feel like I'm asking you for stuff because that's not, my intention, It's not quite what I'm going for. All right, so I'm going to add my double-sided tape to the flaps of and I add it on the paper because I like it better there. You can add it on the plastic, although I don't think that's a good idea generally, and try to make it flush. I am actually going to do that, Beth J. My intention is to, you guys, I need to stop saying poll. Apparently you guys have like a heart attack when that happens. My intention is to start a Patreon by July. That is my intention because I would love to do different projects with you guys. Like I'd love to do printable journaling kits that you get in Patreon, that kind of stuff. I need to wipe this because it's just transferring onto my plastic. Oh, do you guys want a sneak peek at some cards? You will have already seen Monday's cards if you're in my Facebook group because they were my April post. But I can give you a sneak peek of the Easter cards I made last night if you want to see them. I wouldn't understand half of what you're saying. Are you sure? Because I've had a conversation with like a whole bunch of people who are like newfies and stuff. So you'd be amazed. I might. And I worked in healthcare for many, 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 many years. So I have talked to many people with many accents, many doctors with different accents. You'd be surprised. I might be okay. Unless you, of course, intentionally made it difficult to understand. Then maybe not. Hello, Denise. How are you today? Welcome. Lovely to have you. I'm making flat shaker cards today. This is my background so far. Well, these are the backgrounds. I'm done. These are my backgrounds. Because you're not going to see them. Well, you're going to see them, but they're not going to be the focal point of... There. Okay, that'll be better. Now my acetate will stop trying to... Or my plastic will stop trying to pick up the ink that's on the... Because, yeah, it's trying to pick up all the ink. So let me just wipe those down. So you guys have given me lots of great ideas. I'll look into that. See if I can reach out to some of the other creators, some of the bigger creators who, like Christina Warner does lives all the time. So maybe they'll respond. I don't know. I mean, I assume that they're busy and don't want to, but not that they don't want to. They're busy. I'm going to stop saying poll. You guys are crazy. But yes, Beth, my hope is to have a Patreon by July. Just because there's things that I'd love to do and offer that I kind of can't through YouTube. So that is my hope. The question is whether or not anybody would be interested. I don't even know. I don't know. It's one of those things, right? Like, I don't know if anybody would be interested in memberships on the channel. You know, so I'm always a little, I don't know. Let me see if I got behind here a little bit. Yes, you guys want a sneak peek? Okay. Here are my Easter cards that I made last night. Hold it up there so you can see it in all its glory. But yeah, this is my Easter video. So this will go up the Monday before Easter. But yeah, I thought they turned out pretty cute. And I love the little cups from Tim Holtz. Love them. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. I have like the hiccups going on here. Love them. They're some of my favorite little dies. The little cups by Tim Holtz. Hello, Alexis. Hello, Bonnie. How are you guys today? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Bonnie, you said I can do lives in Patreon. Yeah, and that's something I like to be able to do. So for the people who, you know, want to come and hang out and do art stuff or, you know, I think that Patreon just offers different stuff that I'd like to be able to offer. So that is my hope. Like I said, I want to have Patreon up and running by July. It just takes time to organize the tiers, decide what I can manage, you know, that kind of stuff. So, Sierra, even my dad says I talk too fast for him to understand. That's hilariously awesome, Diane. We're going to have a Zoom or something one day. But that's stuff that I'd love to offer in like Patreon is that we could have a member Zoom and like we could actually craft together. You know, and we would just set it at different times to make sure we could hit people's time zones. And we would do like full on crafting together. Not where like, because I can't see anybody here. Like it's just me, right? Which is fine too. But for people who might like to actually craft together. Okay, I do make sure that my adhesive touches so that there's no holes. Okay, keep that in mind when you're doing this. You'll finish yours at the last minute. You guys are so funny. Those are really cute. Thank you. Yeah, I love those teacups so much. And that embossing folder. It is my favorite embossing folder. It's a Simon Says Stamp embossing folder. It's Crystal Distortion. And it is by far my favorite embossing folder. I love it so much for just background texture. Like it's such a great folder. And then of course I added a little bit of glitter in the background. I wanted to do something with those cups, and that's the idea I came up with. It actually is kind of inspired by a card Marcy made me like a while back. Is it a 24-hour Zoom then? I mean, maybe I would. No, because Zoom kicks you off. Remember, we just had that conversation. But you can do private live streams on Facebook or on YouTube that patrons get access to. Like that kind of stuff. So. Yeah, Discord is an option. It is a chat program though. So it would be like Facebook Messenger, but it'd be a group situation. But that's something that I think that I would link to Patreon. You know, like I would have maybe a Discord server that somebody else has to take care of because I don't think I have time, that we can all chat in. Like it would be like this, only it would be, you know, in a different setting. Are you guys talking about the April challenge again? I hope you guys are going to join in on the challenges. It would need to be for me to make anything during a Zoom. That's okay. But it's just one of those things that, like, Patreon just allows you to offer different things, right? You can do video in Discord since when? I didn't know that. That's cool. I mean, I know you can have a chat, but I didn't know you could do video. I've wanted those mugs for ages. But the new mini folders and the coffee cups were on sale last week, so I grabbed that one for now. Yeah, I have that one too. There is another challenge, Therese. It went up April 1st. It is pastel. So the challenge for April in the Facebook group is anything that's pastel. Yeah, so in April, pastel project. Card, not card, doesn't matter. Beth, you got to give your cat meds? Oh, I hope your cat's okay. Come on back whenever you're ready. So my card for that was, you guys, if you're in the Facebook group, you've already seen them. But so my cards for the, whoop, all right there. So this was my card set for the pastel challenge, because these are, in my opinion, the most pastel colors of the oxides. And you guys know I love ink blending. It's one of my favorite things ever. So yeah, those are what I made for the pastel challenge. Okay. So now we stick one side at a time. And I like to cut the corners as well after I stick them down. Not really, Peggy. Yeah, the new challenges get announced the first of the month. So there is a post in the group, Therese, if you haven't seen it, that'll tell you what the challenge is for the month. And then it shows my card creation for it. And then, of course, it will... it breaks down the rules of the challenge. So see, when I fold that over, you can see that there's like an extra piece. When I fold it this way, I cut it off. I'm still on spring break. Heck yeah, you are, Beth. You get spring break? That's awesome. I like to do one side at a time. I just find that it's more accurate for me. And also, really, I should have put the tape one side at a time and then stuck it over top of this corner. But I'm just going to cut it off because I find that's easier. So like here where I've stuck it, I don't know how well you guys can see that. There's like this extra piece of plastic. I cut it off. Just be careful that you don't cut into the corner or your glitter will fall out. Veronica, I'll catch your finished shaker cards later. Time to wind down for bed. But crack of dark comes early. Good night. Thank you for coming to hang out. Have a great sleep. I'm sure we'll see you again later. Beth, you're still on the spring cards? Okay, well, that's good. You're a little late for the challenge, but that's okay. You can still make spring cards. Still spring. I'm late. That's okay, Christy. I'm still going. No problem at all. I'm still just making my card here. I'm currently making the flat shaker pocket. How are you today, Christy? You having a good day? Well, that sounds like something you should do, Peggy. You get right on making your flat shaker cards, my friend. We'll see how that goes for you. All right, so there we go. That's my pocket. See? Now I can do the other one. I'm good. How are you? Nice nails, by the way. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I am just making some fun shaker cards because it's Betty's birthday this weekend, I believe. Right, Betty? Pretty sure it's on the weekend. Betty, yes. I think. That sounds like something you would do. That's how mine come out? Beth, really? Betty H. Sorry, not. It's Beth S. Sorry, guys. I get confused every once in a while. Well, that sounds like something you would do. Oh, boy. Would you really do that? Absolutely, Alexis. This is a great way to use up your shaker, or your plastic, your adhesive, or your packaging. This is a great way to use up your packaging, is what I meant to say there. I got a little confused. It's been a day. I love the bright colors. Thank you, Diane. I love bright colors too. You guys know if you've been with me for a while. Bright colors are my jam. I just like, I don't know, vibrant colors make me happy. Yeah, bah humbug about birthdays. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop saying it. Beth, I don't do it on purpose. Fair. I mean, if you're not paying attention, I have actually cut a corner before on my my shaker pocket. I have cut like the corner by accident. It happens. I usually glue it though. Like, I'm still game to just keep going, and I just glue it. There. All right. So I have 2 shaker pockets. So now I like to put Distress Mica and Rock Candy in mine because they are not staticky. And I live in a place that has a lot of dry. So I find they are the best shaker bits for me. You can, of course, do any glitter, anything really. These are just my preferred type of medium. So I do like the Distress. These are the Mica Flakes. And then, of course, Rock Candy glitter. I can't watch and chat at the same time unless it's beads, really? Are we all invited? Yeah, Alexis, who's invited to your shaker making party? I have a ton of Rock Candy glitter. It's one of my favorite glitters. Have you dyed it, Peggy? Because every time Tim Holtz does like a dyeing of his glitter video, I'm always like, I'm going to do that. And then I never do that. I have no idea how you just put the plastic on. Really? Double-sided tape. Not yet, but I want to try that. Oh, and the pearls. Me too. Yeah, I have a lot of static issues too, Alexis. So this is, this is the only glitter I have found that doesn't get staticked to everything. So then you just scoop in as much as you think you want. Don't add too much. What is Rock Candy glitter? This is Rock Candy glitter. It is the Tim Holtz glitter. So it's like this just really beautiful white glitter that can be dyed. It can be, like, he uses alcohol inks and dyes it all sorts of colors. He brought out a really beautiful container of it that I had to have. Did you buy the container, Peggy? I want to dye the pearls. Yeah, me too. I concur. I just want to make a 3D make with all his stuff. His stuff is just so cool. Yes, 2 of them. You bought 2? Very cool. I only bought 1. It took forever to get, though. All right. So I'm pretty happy with that. So now I'm going to seal it. And then I'm going to do the other one. Yeah, to use one and save one for some reason. Fair. I mean, I bought one and haven't used it yet. It's sitting above me. That's what you see me looking up at. I have a IKEA board in front of me. I've got something very similar to that. Very similar to what? The Rock Candy glitter? I have not found anything similar to Rock Candy glitter because it is literally the only glitter I've ever found that has no static cling to it. And there we go. There is our flat shaker. So now I'm going to do the other one. Those who have more birthdays tend to live longer. Well, there is some wisdom for you right there. Hey, are you two okay? Sorry, 2 seconds. A cat's picking on a cat. What are you doing? Oh, are you guys actually playing? Okay, well, that's okay then. You can play. Just no bullying. Deborah, I have some Distress Oxide and regular Distress ink as well. Heck yeah. Oxides are my favorite. I'm going to be the first person to admit it. Oxides are by far my favorite because I like the techniques I have with them. And so like you don't have to oxidize them. Like I didn't oxidize any of these. Right? It's totally up to you. How are you today, Deborah? Thanks for coming to hang. What do you have that's similar, Diane? I think I asked that already. I'm just curious. Alexis, how did it go okay for you? Your birthday? First class, though. If only I could find a pigeon. You guys are funny. Thanks. You're welcome. All right. So I'm just going to scoop some stuff into this guy. And then we're going to start. Like, I don't think that these take very long to make. I mean, it depends on what you want on the background, of course. But I don't find that these take very long to make. I need to try making shaker cards with the rock glitter. I think so. The rock candy glitter is, like I said, it's the only one that doesn't have a static cling, which for me is phenomenal. I think that's, no, a little bit more. A little bit more. You're very welcome. Y'all need to rewatch this technique. Apparently you need to rewatch it and take notes. Okay, I think that should be good. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. All right. So let's put these away, because the first thing that'll happen is somebody will jump on. That's okay, Deborah. Her name is Karen, not Carol. But that's okay. You were really close. There. All right. All right. All right, all right, all right. There we go. Okay. And then I just snip off this little bit of excess plastic right here. I do. How did I not see you do that? Can you do more? I'm not doing more. You can rewatch my video. The live will be here forever. You can rewatch it to your heart's content. I've actually made flat shaker cards in live before because they're just such a fun card to make. Like, I think they're fun to watch. There. So there we go. We have 2 really fun flat shaker cards. Now, I was just going to do this really big, cool, happy birthday on top and leave it as that. I don't think I'm going to add anything else. I didn't have my reading glasses on. Fair. That's fair. Heck yeah, you did, Peggy. Good job, friend. All right, this cool die is from Simon Says Snap, of course, because they have some cool dies. But I'm thinking, what color do you think we should do it in, guys? White or black? Oh, Betty, my birthday friend who's unhappy about being my birthday friend. Do you want it in white or black? What do you think? Because obviously we have a nice white outline around the shaker panel. So we could do this in white. It is my favorite happy birthday die, Peggy. It's linked in the description if you guys want to go and check it out. As is the glitter, as I think are the colors. Because I knew what I was going to work with for these. Pole. No, Beth. You guys in your poll. Diane, my first ever cards were 2 shaker cards for my... Oh, Therese. You guys, okay, fine. We'll do a poll. Hold on, I have to get the keyboard. Hi, Sweet Pea, you go back to sleep. I just need the keyboard. Apparently, we have to do a poll. Okay, let's do a poll so we can figure out what color. You guys are so funny. You guys just love the polls. I can't blame you. All right. Let me see if I remember how to do a poll now. Start a poll. Okay. Question. What? Oh, let's see if I can spell. I have shorter nails and I have to think about typing now. Color should the sentiment be? Betty gets popcorn. You guys are so sassy. White. Are you okay there? You guys are just having a heyday. Black. All right. Start poll. There you go. There's a poll for you. Go for it. You can't get this fun without lives. I know. I don't want to cancel the lives. I just... I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see. All right. You can vote on the poll. Poll's on the top. This is the sentiment die right here. It can be white or black. Those are the colors we're choosing. Because I feel like anything else is going to kind of take away from the rainbow background, and I don't really want to do that. So, because I mean, I could have thought about maybe a metallic or like holographic, but I feel like it kind of takes away from what we already have going on. So, and we're going to do a multi-layered one. Where do I go for the poll? The poll should be at the top of the page. I don't know. How does it show up for you guys? I think it just shows up, doesn't it? Oh, black with a white shadow. Now you're getting all intricate, Bonnie. It pops up. Oh, okay, there you go. I like the freshness if the white, but I bet black makes it pop. I think they would both look good, right? It's just that white matches the card base. It shows up like a black box. Oh, that sounds dangerous. It came up now. Okay. Hey, we can't be a 50-50. Oh, there we go. Black just won. Anybody else? We got 13 votes. Anybody else want to vote? White or black, my friends? What are you guys playing with? I just need to double check that they have something that's not... Oh, she has a piece of cardboard. Okay, she can play with that. The kittens are in the washroom beside me here. Oh, we got 15 votes. Look like it's going to be black. It's not 50-50 no more. You could do one white, one black. Well, I could. Now it's black. You guys are funny. All right. How we doing? I'll give it another minute. This is what I mean, though. These don't take very long to... Like, I didn't start making the cards right away. And we're, what, an hour and a half? Not even quite. And the cards are pretty much done. Like, these aren't difficult cards to make, in my opinion. Like, if you need a kind of a quicker card, like you have about an hour to make a quicker card, I feel like these are a great alternative for that. And you don't have to do ink blending. I mean, I wouldn't suggest... You can do sprays. I've done sprays. But you have to make sure they're fully dry or the glitter sticks. And then you don't get the shake, right? So, hi. Are you having a good day? You were very cute. Anyone got Michael Jackson's song going on in their heads? Which one? Which song? How are we doing? You could absolutely use pattern paper and make that into a, like, that's what I mean. I do ink blending because it's one of my favorite techniques, but you could make the background of pattern paper and then create a shaker window around it. Absolutely. Like, that would be even faster because the ink blending takes a little bit of time. So absolutely. Black and white song. Oh, okay. So yeah, these cards can be super quick, and they're kind of like a showstopper, right? Because people they're tactile, right? So Monica, hello, welcome. How are you? Thanks for coming in, my friend. I didn't listen to my notifier and now I'm late. That's okay. We're not done yet. And there's still the replay. You can always go and check that out if you want to. We are almost done. So make sure you get in on the poll if you want to vote. We're just voting on what color to make the happy birthday sentiment. It is going to be a multi-layered sentiment because I like it to have a little dimension. Just pick black. You're so funny. I think black's going to win anyway. So Monica votes black. The poll's still open. Monica can vote. You guys are so funny. Monica, pick white. Oh boy. No, I'd say black's going to win at this point. We have 18 votes. Looks like black's going to win. I already picked black. There you go. Monica likes black. I think black is very bold. It really looks good with the white frame and the multicolored background. But yeah, these are great quick cards in my opinion. So if you need something quick and dirty to do that's really pretty, this is a great card for that. I think we're going black. I'd say we've been 5 minutes. Black is the winner. 55%. All right, black it is. So black on white would look cracking. No, we're doing black. All right. You just need some black cardstock. I need a couple of sheets because I'm going to have to cut it 6 times. And I don't, well, there might be enough in this one, but we'll see. Because I don't actually think that square's not big enough, is it? No. So that can go away. All right. I don't know if I'm going to need all that, but okay, I have to rearrange here for a second because I need my die cutting machine, which I move off of the desk for lives because I have to move a monitor onto the desk. So I need to just switch stuff around for a sec so that I can get to my die cutting machine. So give me 2 seconds here, guys, and then I'll be able to. Oh, do you guys want to see the painting I did yesterday? I can sneak peek you the painting. You know, it's a part of my watercolor paintings. We're not doing another poll. The poll is done. Black one. All right, so I need, there it is. My plates. Ooh, you okay? I have a coughing kitten. This is my painting from yesterday. My watercolor. I think it turned out pretty. I don't know, you guys tell me your thoughts. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm getting a little better at the color distribution on my paintings. So, look what I just found of the flamingo. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. Apparently my husband likes it enough that he wants to frame it. So that's pretty cool. You're an acrylic artist? Very cool, Deborah. Have we seen any of your work in the Facebook group? Have you shared anything? I don't know. I've had people ask if I'm going to sell the originals, and I'm like, I don't know yet. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I could, I suppose. That's the potential. All right. It's lovely. Thank you. I was really excited about it. think it turned out really pretty. All right, I might have to, let's say, cut this paper down a little bit because it's almost too big for that base. That's so funny. I literally just put my trimmer away to move stuff out of the way of my die cutting machine. I would vote again. No, we're not voting again. You guys. You're so funny. There. You need to make a card for your nephew. Are you going to make him a shaker card, Peggy? Let's not throw the die on the floor. All right. I shouldn't need my chrome base plate for this, but it is a fairly large detailed die, so we're going to see how this goes. I shouldn't need it. No, unless it's a manly shaker. He'll be 26. Why couldn't you make a manly shaker? Just do it in a more masculine color palette. I'm not great at masculine cards, to be honest. That's not one of my fortes. So I have the Switch die cutting machine, so I just let this go through like back and forth so that it went through twice pretty much. And it cut beautifully. Okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna pop it out gently so that it stays, because I found that if you get a little too aggressive with it, it warps a little bit. Then it's harder to layer. And then of course I need the tittle for the eye. There. Okay. 1 down. 5 to go. Yeah, masculine cards I find are kind of difficult because I'm so drawn to bright, vibrant colors and flowers, so they don't lean towards masculine cards well. What about something in like a navy color? That's kind of my go-to when I do a masculine card. Navy and gold look stunning together. I hate making masculine cards. I so rarely make them. I make them for my dad and I make them for my husband, and that's about the extent. But my husband's, he's easier to make for because he just loves everything I do, right? Like he doesn't, you know, he doesn't mind. He's just so supportive and kind that it really doesn't matter what I make, right? So he's not difficult to make something for. But I did do for our 5-year anniversary, our wedding anniversary, I did make him a card that was navy with like blended edges so that it had darker outsides with black, and then like an embossed background. It was really pretty. Uh-oh, where did my tittle go? No. Oh, I lost my tittle. Shoot. Well, I guess we're only gonna have 2, not 3. I don't know where like it popped out, but I don't know where it went. It's not on my mat. Geometric for guys. Absolutely. Geometric's a great idea. Especially in navy and gold or navy and teal. Absolutely. Navy and brown. Brown, like, I find that if you just do less vibrant colors, people consider them more. Oh, it's in the, woohoo! It's in the die. Never mind. Found my tittle. Where did my pokey tool go? There it is. Not the tittle. It's okay. I found it. It's okay. There we go. Crisis averted. I found the tittle. All right. Hate it when I lose my tittle. I know, right? Like, that was a crisis right there. Not the tittle. Oh. It's a man that is a die cut. You could do a silhouette. What about Silhouette? Oh, my mom just played Wordle. She didn't beat my score today, though. Today I got it in 2 guesses. My mom and I play Wordle every day. And one of my friends, actually, she joins in too and plays it. I would like to know why my Y is not cutting nicely. I'm guessing it's just because it's too far on the one side. Yeah, Mom got it in 3 guesses, but I got it in 2. It's not a competition. I just... sometimes I make it a competition. Just me, though. Everybody else is like, okay, Ciara. Whatever. Like, okay, what? All right. The tittle is in this one, so that's good. We have the tittle. If it will pop. There we go. All right. I have to trim that Y because it didn't quite cut as nicely as I was hoping. I have no idea how to spell tittle. I think... is it T-I-T-T-L-E? Tittle or tiddle? I don't actually know, to be honest. I'd have to go look it up. Now who's showing off? Oh. I said that to my mom yesterday. I couldn't get the Wordle yesterday. For the life of me, I think it took me 5 guesses to get the word yesterday, which was sad because the word was actually easy once I figured out what it was. But then today I got it in 2, and I was like, woo! But yesterday, Mom got it in, like, I think it was 3 guesses. So I informed her that she was showing off. So then she just said, now who's showing off? Because today I got it in 2 guesses. I mean, Wordle is so much of a luck thing, right? Like, you guys know what Wordle is, right? I know you guys are still talking about tittle, but... you can just know what Wordle is. All right, I do need to use this, so I am going to cut this in half. I'm going to just balance it on top of my switch, because then I can just cut it real quick. There we go. You could say it's the dot over the I, but its actual name is a tittle. That's its, like, official name. I have not played Wordle. Wordle, Gina, or Ginger. I don't know why I want to call you Gina. Ginger, it's fun. If you enjoy puzzle games, it's fun. If you don't enjoy puzzle games, then maybe it's not. But it's just, you have 6 guesses to guess the 5-letter word. And if the letters are... my one eyelash is trying to, like, stick to my bottom lashes. What is tittle? Tittle is the dot above an I. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's T-I-T-T-L-E. But yeah, a tittle is the, like, you know how birthday has an I? The dot above the I is called a tittle. I don't know why. That's just what the English language has dubbed it to be, apparently. So, yeah. But yeah, Wordle is a puzzle game. You get 6 guesses to get the word correct. It is a 5-letter word. If the letter turns green, it is in the right spot. If the letter is yellow, it is the right letter, but it's not in the right spot. And there's like a new one every day. And the New York Times does it. That's who hosts it. And yeah, at midnight every day it updates and you get a new word. And so you can share it with your whoever. And it just shows them how many guesses you got it in. It doesn't show them the letters or anything. And normally my mom kicks my butt at it. Pretty much every time. I know what Wordle is. Well, I'm glad you do, but Ginger didn't. There you go. Peggy's getting all scientific on us now. But yeah, Wordle is a lot of fun if you like puzzles. And I quite enjoy it. I play every day. Usually before I go to bed. So I usually do it at like nighttime. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. I'm not sure what you're... Oh, no, this time the bee didn't quite perfectly. I find it's because it depends on how it goes into my die cutting machine, like where it hits the rollers for such a large die. So you can see, I don't know if you guys can see, but the bee didn't quite cut. Like it's almost perfect, but not quite. All right. But yeah, my mom usually beats me. So it's pretty rare when I get it first. Oh, Peggy going scientific. Yeah, she's like busting out the Latin. She's busting out Latin terms now. Go, Peggy, go. Did you bust out your dictionary.com? I do that sometimes. When I'm reading a book and I don't know what a word means, which doesn't happen too often, but it does happen on occasion, I'll bust out dictionary.com because I'm like, what the heck word is this? No, there's my tittle. I'll save the tittle. All right, now I just got to trim up my bee. All right. All right, one more die cut, and then I have a program here. Oh, we have a program here that's based on the same thing as Wordle. Is it called the same thing, or is it called something different? I Googled it. Is that cheating? You Googled the word? Well, yeah, if you don't actually do the puzzle, it's kind of cheating. If you Google... Okay, hold on. Googled what? If you Google the answer to the puzzle in Wordle, then that's cheating. If you Google a word because you don't know what it means, that's not cheating. That's just smart. I want to do a reading journal, but I don't know how to get a picture of the book. I have a reading journal. I don't put pictures in it, though. Ginger. I think you can just... Because you're not selling it, so you can screenshot or save the image of a book cover, and then you can just print them off. And if you print them off on sticker paper and then just cut out the rectangles, like that's a great way to do it. I mean, depending on how big you need the printout to be. But yeah, like you're not selling it, so taking the covers is perfectly fine. It's only when you try to make money off of something that's not yours that it becomes pretty kind of questionable. But yeah. Every Sunday, me and my dad and brother do a puzzle in the newspaper. It's called Missing a Link. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I'm glad you guys do that together. That's really sweet. What is your printer again? My printer is the Epson EcoTank 8550. You don't need one that big, though, because mine, it prints up to poster sized. Excuse me, like 11 by 17. So you could, if you want to save a little money, you could get the 8500 instead of the 8550. And then that doesn't do the poster print size. But I am in love with my EcoTank. Yeah, like I print all my stickers on it. I like all those pages I showed you guys for that journal I'm working on. That is all printed on that printer. Like I'm a really big fan of that printer. Hi, are you back again? What are you doing, P? Don't jump up there, jump up here. Please don't jump up there. Okay. That's okay. I don't expect you guys to remember the name of my printer. Why would you? But I love my printer. It's a new acquisition to me in my little business because it's not an inexpensive printer. But I'm like really enjoying it. Did that cut my bee? No. Okay, I'm going to run this one through again because it's still in the die. And just because my bee didn't cut all the way. So I'm going to give it one more pass. Hi. Are you going to sit right in front of the chat so I can't see it? Well, that's a good call. Oh, you're going to lay down? Aw, you're so cute. Aqua is back. And she's laying right in front of my monitor. So, of course, I can't see it. Okay, there we go. All the die cutting is done. Yay. Put that away. Okay. I just have to pop out all the excess pieces. And then we can layer them up and put them on the front of the card. So how am I doing? 2 hours? Yeah, about 2 hours. That's kind of what I figured today's live would be, about 2 hours, give or take. Save the tittle. I have to say that Simon Says Stamp have some of my like favorite sentiments. Like I just love their sentiment dies so much. And their stamp set. You guys know that Christmas one was like my favorite ever because I used it so many times. Are you guys looking forward to Christmas in July? I kind of am. Because there was a few of the Tim Holtz stamp sets that I could not get in time. This Christmas and as Halloween, actually. But I won't use those until later in the year. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. So sorry. Hold on a second. Just one? Yep. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Can I repeat the printer again? Yeah, it is an Epson ET8550 Eco Printer. Sorry, an Epson Eco Printer ET8550. Thank you. I like Christmas all year. Working on Christmas cards for this year. Good job, you guys are early. I discovered you in Christmas in July. Oh, that's wonderful, Therese. I know that last year's Christmas in July videos did really well. Like shockingly well. I had one of them go, like mini viral, I guess you'd say. And it got like 25,000 views, which for me at the time was crazy. It still is crazy. I don't think I've ever gotten that many views on one video before. Thank you, guys. All right, there's those three. Because now I'm going to adhere them. Of course, you could have run these through like an adhesive sticker maker first, and then you wouldn't have to put glue on them. But I like the glue because I find it gives me more wiggle time. Because I sometimes suck at lining up die cuts because I find that they'll like warp a little bit. So it just gives me a little more control. But if you don't like working with liquid glue, you could, of course, add adhesive. Like run it through as like a Xyron sticker maker. Like Tim Holtz does that. And he has his all like, it has adhesive on them before he starts working, which super smart, but that takes extra planning. And I didn't do that. So I discovered, oh boy, hi Karen. I discovered Ciara in November. YouTube put one of my videos in my feed and you've been here ever since. Which video was it? Do you remember? And me, Beth. Oh, you guys too? Just here to hang out with Peggy? I don't blame you. Peggy's pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right. And then I have my tittles. So 3 for you, 3 for you. I'll just keep them over there because I have to adhere them too. I usually adhere them on top of each other actually on the card though. Oh, no, you don't go there. Let go. You go there. All right. Let's get rid of that. You guys can't see her, can you? No. Aqua's laying. Like, if I move this pink color, I think her, yeah, there we go. Her foot is now in the screen. She's literally laying, like, right there. So cute. All right, let's move the die out. Okay, I'm going to adhere these bad boys. And, of course, I'm going to use my Nuvo Deluxe because it is my favorite. That's okay, Karen. You chat when you can chat. Tell hubby we say hello. Diane, aw, thank you. This is your favorite place to be. Oh, I really appreciate that. Beth, I have no idea how I found you or when. Okay, fair. I saw a Halloween witch. Oh, so that would have been my Halloween series in, well, maybe, because I did do a Halloween series in October, or sorry, no, in September, because I start the 12 weeks of Christmas in October. So I did a Halloween series in September of last year, I want to say. No, have you only been here? No. Has it only been that long? Maybe. All right. Because, yeah, I did my first Halloween series in September of last year. And then, of course, I have the 2 Christmas series. I have Christmas in July, and then I have the 12 weeks of Christmas series. And those run, of course, one's in July and one starts in October. Those are kind of the main series I run on my channel. I want to do an art journal series, though. Do you guys think that that would be something you'd want to watch? If I started like a mixed media art journal series? Okay, there's those. You discovered me in die cutting in 2020? You've been here since the beginning, Peggy? That's awesome. Peggy is the first to pick on me. Because you're special. You two are so funny. See, look at what we'd miss if we didn't have lives. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I don't want to get rid of lives. I like you guys too much. And I would really miss the community feel. Oh, we have a second gent. You can lay here. I just have to shift over. Please don't steal my die cuts, though. I don't want to have to chase those around. Especially, no, not my tittles. Not the tittles. Hi, sweet guy. So this is Az. Where are you going? Please don't steal my blending tools either. I don't have time to chase you guys around right now. What are you doing, sweet guy? Oh, you're going to lay over there? Okay, just don't steal the tittles. I need those. You can lay there. I can work around you. I don't know where I was. Let me see. Oh. Hi. You can go lay on that side. Lay with your sister. No, you're out of here. Oh, he's going to sit on my Switch and have a bath. Okay, well, you sit on the Switch. That's a good call, too. It's a good use of your time. All right. Diane, 2 hours. OMG, I just looked at the time, and it's only just after 12. You've got loads of time yet. You better make projects. You're going to make a flat shaker card? Oh, Diane. Make a pastel flat shaker card. And there you go. You will have already done the April challenge in the first few days. Look at you go. Apparently I didn't put enough glue there. I'll have to fix that. What are you doing, sweet guy? He's backtracking. Ember is sleeping on the editing desk, which is right beside me, right? Like the other desk is pushed up against this desk. And, oh no, we're going to chew on something. Well, sweet guy, what are you stealing? Is it my lip chap? It's usually my chapstick that he steals. All right. So yes to art journaling. I think it was one of the Christmas cards. Fair. I wasn't around in July, so I'm looking forward to it. Well, you can always go and rewatch them, Diane. There's a whole playlist. And that last year was my 3rd year? 4th year? What are you stealing, sweet guy? Can you not? What are you doing here? I want to say I've done the Christmas in July series 3 or 4 years now. And the 12 weeks of Christmas series the same. I think. It's been around that. I want to say. All right. I think. Yes, it is. Deborah. It is the glue that they put in the glue press, yeah. I mean, I don't have the glue press, but Nuvo Deluxe glue is by far my favorite glue. I find it is one of the only ones that does not streak because it doesn't seem to have a high water content. I find if you use thinner paper, like art glitter glue and barely art glue, I have had show through the paper. So, whoo, did you just, please don't fall off the desk. Oh boy. You okay? He's back sitting on my Switch again. He almost backed off the desk, though. He was, like, backing away from Ember, and he almost fell off the desk. Ember's not even looking at him. She's having a bath. But, excuse me, can you not steal things? Oh. Sorry, I might got a little behind there. This is my first live. Well, welcome, Deborah. Thanks for coming to hang out. I really appreciate that. Michelle, I randomly came across one of your videos when you were using Tim Holtz. It was one of my favorites and I've never left. I use a lot of Tim Holtz stuff, so that's fair. I love his stuff. I'm really bummed he's not making any more product. I don't blame him at all. Like, I couldn't imagine not being the chance to be creative. But I love his products so much that I'm a little bummed that he's not making new ones. But there are so many old ones out there that I can start collecting, so it's hard to be upset about it. I actually just bought an old stamp set of his. Like old. Do you guys want to see? I can grab it. It's on the in the container over there. It's one of his like more original stamp sets. So there's only like 5 stamp sets. He does. He has some things coming out this year, but this is the last year, right? There won't be anything after that. Well, thank you, Deborah. I'm really glad that you're hanging out, that you saved my stuff. What are you doing, P? I don't know what she thinks she's trying to get at. I think she's still trying to steal my chapstick. Oh boy. She was sleeping. Now Az is sitting over here and she's over there trying to steal things. They love my creative desk for that. Please don't go in my garbage can. No, thank you. They like to knock the garbage can over and steal the paper bits out of it. Okay, so Peggy, you were saying, I was thinking about starting a mixed media art journal series on my channel. So, if you guys think that that's something you would like to see, I have a few different journals that I've picked up. I got one of the, oh no, I just lost my die. I've got one of the stone paper ones. I've got one of the watercolor ones. Yeah, so they're both by Vicky Papineau. Or Papineau, I don't know, I always say it wrong. So yeah, if you guys think that's something that you would actually like to see, I would be happy to. I've got 9 Easter cards to make. Me and my big gob. Oh, I saw you post about that in the group. Yeah. An art journal would be nice. Yes, please. Okay. So that's something you guys think you'd like to see. Excellent. I'm going to show you that cool stamp set from Tim Holtz that I just got. It's still in the packaging because I literally just got it. But it's this one. It's Classics #1. I don't know what year that means it came out in, but you can see there's only like 6 stamps on it, which is hilarious because now his sets have a lot. So I love this. I love these and I love the artist journal. I don't know what I would do with the pair, although it's pretty cool, but there's like a few on here that I like loved. So I had to grab it because now I'm starting to collect some of his older things that I've never seen before. And then as for the journals, so like I have a couple of different ones that I thought would be really fun to work in. And then I even got a cover because I thought it'd be really fun to do a cover together. So I got a cover. This is the Vicky Papineau one for the A6 size, I want to say. Are those A6? I think so. So then you can put in 4 inserts and it comes with some corners. So I thought it would be really funny. Yeah, A6, that we could like decorate this. And then I got two journals. I got a mixed media paper one and a stone paper one, because these go in the journal. Like these go in here and then they stay in the journal. And then I got a watercolor one by Dina Wakely, because it has this beautiful watercolor paper in it. Like, I don't know if you guys can see the texture on that, but it's freaking phenomenal. Like, it's so, so pretty. Right? And then I also got the watercolor journal by Vicky Papineau. I only just got this one, so I haven't even like looked at it yet. But it has these beautiful watercolor pages, but they're not quite as textured as the Dina Wakely ones. But it's really quite pretty too. So I have that one. And then I got a stone paper one in the A5 size. So, yeah. I got a couple of different journals that I could work in different sizes, because sometimes you don't want to work big and sometimes you don't want to work small, and so I don't know. I wasn't totally sure what I wanted, so I got a couple. And I've been collecting these now over quite a while. Like, I didn't just buy them all recently. I've been buying them over quite a bit of time. So, yeah. Oh, what are we talking about here? I'm looking forward to Christmas in July, but Easter is giving me a headache because I don't even have any Easter-related stamps or dies. Looks like I'm defeated. Says who? Use a flower? I mean, I put teacups on mine. That's not really necessarily Easter-themed. Flowers work? You can cut an egg shape? Yeah, you guys said that here. Get an egg shape. You can do it, Diane. You've got this. I have faith in you. You can do it. All right. I'm going to glue these guys down onto their bases, and then we'll adhere the sentiments. Which one? Michelle, which watercolor journal? Both of them? The Diana Weekly one or the Vicky Papineau one? I mean, they're both really pretty. I'm excited to use both of them. So, all right. Well, if they're children, make a bunny. Shoot, cut a head and add some ears. You can do it. I believe in you. Print off a bunny and stick it on. Would the kids, like, I imagine the 3-year-old's just going to be happy you made or something. It doesn't have to be crazy intricate. Although I tend towards, honestly, for me personally, I tend towards flowers. I just made teacup cards for Easter, so, you know, shift that way just a touch, There we go. Okay, not that far. Really? I wanted you to shift a touch, not shift the whole. There we go, that's better. I don't envy you, Peggy. Why? I have to make 20 plus 2 birthday cards a week before Easter. Do you really? How come? That's a lot of birthday cards. Betty, I have every die under the sun, but nothing for kids' Easter cards. Not even a rabbit. Can you cut a circle and then just like 2 ears? I mean, a circle for the face and then just draw a face. I think you're underestimating your abilities, Diane. You got this. You can do it. I believe in you. I want to shift that down a touch. How's that? Straighten that out a touch. Not quite that far. How's that? There we go. Okay. I like that. Because. Okay, good call, Becky. Because. That's the only reason. Just because. The Deanie Winkley one. Yeah, it's so pretty. I have links, Michelle. Just, okay, not to those journals. But for all the stuff that I use in this video, there's links to those in the description. But I can grab a link to the journal if you would like me to send you one. I think you can still get it. I did buy mine a little while ago. I got mine from, I think it was scrapbook.com. I think. Yeah, you could absolutely do flower rainbows. Michelle, if you want to send me a message, like on Facebook, like shoot me a message, I can send you a link. If you'd like, I can do that. All right, I'm thinking I like that placement, so I'm going to go with it. I am going to bring out some acrylic blocks. I do find that it does take a little, like a few minutes, not minutes, a few seconds for the glue to grab on the acetate, like the plasticky material. So I do find that if you weigh it down for a minute, it actually grabs better. There's a hair in my glue. There we go. Okay, bye, Beth J. Thank you so much for hanging out. You have a great day. No, I almost dropped that. Not where I want it. There we go. All right. I think I want it about there. Do I want it about there? Maybe a touch to the right. Let's see if I can shift it a little bit. Did I get it straight? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, okay. I like that. You have a great day. Thank you for coming to hang out on the live. Much appreciated for your company. Woo. What do you guys think of these fun shaker cards? They're kind of neat, hey? I think that's straight. Yeah, it looks straight to me. All right. Weigh that down. And then we'll add the tittle in a second. Craft Stash is closing. Yeah, a lot of places are closing. It's really sad. Michelle will do. Okay, sounds good. And then just let me know what you'd like me to send links to. I greatly appreciate you shopping my links. Like that's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, Craft Stash. Yeah, I heard that, Karen. They posted it, I think, on Facebook, I think is where I saw that in one of the groups. Betty, I'm watching while making dinner. Your cards are wonderful. Thank you, Betty. What are you making for dinner? Tonight we are having chicken Caesar wraps. Because I always pick something simple on live days because I never know how long I'm going to be. Although I kind of did figure this one would be about 2 hours. Because that's usually about what it would take me to, and because I get distracted. It doesn't usually take me 2 hours to make a shaker card, but if I get distracted, it kind of does. All right, I think I need you about there. I think. Does that seem? Oh, you're a touch far to the left. That's okay. That one's a touch closer to the right. This one's a touch closer to the left. I can shift it a touch really quick before the glue sets. Okay, I like that. Shepherd's pie, oh, from scratch? I'm coming over for dinner. Not that I'd make it there in time, but you know, I love shepherd's pie. I do do you do a herb whipped potato? I do. when I do mine. I do like a garlic and cheese mash potato. I should make a shepherd's pie. That sounds phenomenal. I might make a shepherd's pie next week. Now I really want one. I didn't chat in Gina K's live because there was too many people. Oh, that's fair. She does some really great cards too, so her lives are really popular. All right, let's get this bad boy to adhere. Then we can add the tittle. Ciara, I'm not artistic like that. I don't have a printer. Really, all three of them are more interested in what's inside the card, so they have an idea. It's an envelope with money inside. Well, how about then you do, what if you did like an envelope that opened differently? You know what I mean? So instead of doing like a, hello Dana, how are you today? Like instead of, whoop, hold on 2 seconds. You okay? What just happened? Hi, you okay? Oh yeah, it's okay. Are you okay, sweet guy? Oh yeah. Did you fall? Ooh, let me see. Come here. Let me see. Okay. Like I said, I have some of the windows open, so the kittens are very excited about the open windows. Are you okay? He just kind of, I think he aimed for the toilet and kind of missed. He's okay though. You say hi to the ladies? Hi, ladies. You need to be brushed. You're getting a bit scraggly looking. Hey. Hi. Oh, you are beautiful. Yes. No, please don't chew on that cord. Okay, bye. Brat. He's okay, I promise. He's okay. They were playing by the window. But Diane, what if you did a fun envelope then instead with some pattern paper? So instead of doing an actual card, they just got to open this cool envelope. Would that be something maybe potentially would work or no? Because I mean, if they don't really care about the card anyway, maybe it's worth putting your energy into a different thing. Because you know me, I'm a fan of like pen pal pockets and stuff, so. All right, tittle time. Let's add that tittle. Let's not add the piece of cat hair though. My chat is not scrolling. Scroll, please. There we go. I love shepherd's pie. That's phenomenal. Where did you see that, Therese? With a tearaway. An oval shape for eggs? Absolutely. I would just make a funky envelope if they don't really care about the card. Because, I mean, I spend a lot of time on my cards, so I'd be a little bummed if, like, nobody cared about them. Mind you, I don't give them to people who don't like my cards. Or, like, don't understand that they took a fair amount of time. Like, pretty much it's just my mom and my friends who get cards. And my husband. Now I need to make shepherd's pie. Look what you started, Betty H. Shepherd's pie. I just have to clean up a little bit of glue. I put a little too much under my first tittle. So now it's kind of trying to seep on my plastic. Thankfully, it dries matte and, like, you can't really see it. Like, I had to slide my sentiment. You can't even tell that I slid my sentiment over. So when the glue dries, that's why just Deluxe, like the Nuvo Deluxe is my favorite. Okay. Let's add the other tittle. And then we're done, guys. I think we did pretty good. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Woo! That's not bad. I don't think that's bad. I think that's pretty good. He's okay, yeah. He's fine. He's over here playing now. All right. You see the blinds moving? That's because him and the two of them are playing with the blinds now. All right. My son is home and requesting his favorites. Because shepherd's pie is one of his favorites. I don't blame him. Shepherd pie is phenomenal. I might have to make one next week. I was trying to decide what I could do that was slightly different than my usual, and I haven't done a shepherd's pie in a long time, so that might be perfect. All right, there we go, guys. What do we think? I had my daughter make me a shepherd's pie a couple of days ago. Yum! Yeah, my cats play with the cord, but these are already broken. They were broken when we moved in, so I need to replace them with something. I just haven't decided what I want to replace them with. So currently, they're just a pain in the bum because they're broken. But yeah, so here we go, guys. We have some really fun shaker birthday cards. I didn't do anything on the inside because I don't want to. But yeah, like how simple were those? Oh, I need to add a little more glue behind the Y. This like a little Y piece is sticking up, but let's fix that right now. Where'd I put my glue? Oh. I hope that you guys will try to make some of these flat shakers. They're so fun. I need to add a little bit of glue behind this Y because it does not want to stay down. There we go. I must have missed it when I adhered them the first time. Stay down. Okay. We'll do that. There. So there we go. 2 really fun flat shaker birthday cards. I think they turned out really fun. I'm kind of biased, but I hope you guys will give them a try. Like I said, they're just great. Like if you don't want to do a blended background, cut down some pattern paper or, you know, whatever your favorite medium is. If you're going to do a wet medium though, just make sure that's 100% dry before you add the glitter. At least in my experience, I've used sprays, and if you don't, the glitter just sticks to the spray in the background and it doesn't really shake around much. Right? Whereas this kind of, you actually get that shake effect. But yeah, so there we go, guys. There's some fun shaker cards. Hopefully you'll give them a go. If you give them a go, I want to see. Please put them in the Facebook group because I want to see what you guys make. Even if all you do is copy the exact same card I just made, I still want to see it because it's awesome to see you guys making stuff. So that's the whole point. The whole purpose of my lives is to encourage you guys to create. So if you create, I want to see it. Ooh, Deborah, if you make jewelry, I want to see that too. I want to see all the crafty things. I don't mind what project it is. Just share it with me. I want to see. You know, I'm just happy you guys are spending time creating. That just makes me so happy. So please share it. But yeah, so that is the card I have for you guys today. If you have any questions for me, you can ask them right now. Otherwise, I'll leave you to the video I have for Monday. I had a brain fart there for a second. What is my page called? My Facebook page? It's Ciara T Designs. You have to request to join. It's not the business page. There's 2 Facebook pages. There is a link in the description. You can go click on it. You do have to request to join. It's 2 really simple questions, though. It literally is, how did you hear about the Facebook page, and are you going to be respectful of others? Actually, I'm going to put these away while I'm talking to you guys. That'll give you a few minutes if you have any questions for me. Ask me your questions while I put away my foams. Thank you, Diane. I really appreciate that. I think they turned out really pretty. I don't know. Flat shaker cards are one of my favorite things ever. But yeah, it's a pretty great group, Deborah. There's just a whole bunch of people who share. Like some days we've shared recipes. Some days we've shared like animal pictures in the Facebook group. People share what they're working on. I try to make it a very safe and respectful place to share your crafty stuff. When is video up tonight? It's up tomorrow, Beth. I haven't edited Monday's video yet, so you won't be able to see it till tomorrow. Sorry. So any of my members, your early access to the videos will be tomorrow. Sorry. I don't want to... I want to hang out. I don't want to edit. I mean, if I get the energy to edit, maybe I'll edit later and you'll get it earlier. because my members get early access to my videos. So, but I'm a little bit behind today. Normally it would go up today, but Beth and Betty, I promise you'll get it tomorrow, okay? Sometime tomorrow. And Monica, is Monica my other one? I know there's another one. I know who all my members are, but I don't remember everybody who's in which tier. So then I get confused for a second. All right, those are put away. All right, my friends, you have a great day. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. Thank you all so much for your thoughts on what I can do to kind of save the lives. I couldn't remember what tier you were in, Monica. I was just saying that my my early video for Monday will be up tomorrow. Ginger's going to rewatch. Oh, thanks, Ginger. Thanks for all the rewatches too, guys. I really appreciate that. So, thank you guys so much. I will see you again on Monday for my next video, like I said. And I'll figure out the lives and I'll let you know what I come up with when I come up with it. So, hopefully I will save the lives before the next live. But I might have to cancel it. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. But I'll get it sorted. All right, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.